Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my February favorites and also kind of like January. Just the products that I've been loving for the whole part of 2017, I guess. And a lot of these products are things that you've probably already seen or things that I've shown in a ton of videos. I feel like these past months I've just been rediscovering a lot of products that I already have in my collection. Just haven't really been buying a lot of new ones. And then along with the products that I've been loving, I'm going to talk about disappointing products as well. I don't have that many. I thought I might as well just include that because I love watching disappointing product videos, or I love when people include products that they didn't really like in their monthly favorites. And also along with makeup, I have hair products and skincare. So let's just jump into it. So starting off with hair, I only have one thing, and it is this Shimmer Lights shampoo. This is a purple shampoo that I use to get the brassiness out of my hair because obviously I am blonde. I honestly just love using that because I feel like I don't need to be going to the hairstylist as often because my hair will be bright instead of turning yellow, which I really don't like. Especially because my hair is darker, which you can tell from my roots. It does tend to pull like pretty yellow tones. And also I've been wearing my hair like pretty curly lately. Do you like? And the only product I have for skincare is this CeraVe Renewing SA lotion. It is for extremely dry, rough, and bumpy skin. Obviously, if you watch any of my videos, you know that I have really dry skin because I complain about it all the time. Just decided to pick this up because I saw really great reviews online for it, and I think it's meant for your whole body, but I mainly just use it on my face. And oh my gosh, it is so hydrating. I think this whole bottle is like $12 too, and it is gonna last me forever. I honestly have started to notice that it is so hydrating that my skin kind of looks oily by the end of the day, which has really never happened to me. So I've started to just use this at night, but really love this stuff, especially if you have eczema. I've been putting this on my arms too, and my eczema bumps have started to go away. So if you have really dry skin, I would definitely look into that, and it's so affordable, which I always love. Now getting into makeup, like I said, basically all these products are ones that were already in my collection. Starting out with one foundation that I used to use probably like 5 years ago, and that is the L'Oreal True Match. My shade is in W3. People used to rave about this foundation. I remember Candy Johnson on YouTube would always talk about this foundation, and Nicole Guerrero, and I decided to pick it up again just to see if I would like it because I don't think I really liked it in high school. I thought it kind of made me more oily, but now that I like to look more oily and dewy and like my skin is healthy, I decided to try this again. Really reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, but I think I like this one more. So this formula is a little bit more pink, which I don't really like because I already have redness on my face. I don't want my skin to be looking like that pink tone, and the Born This Way foundation is definitely like extremely yellow, which is actually what I have on my face right now. But I think this covers better than the Born This Way foundation because I find that that one on my nose, it rubs off so easily. Like I haven't had this problem with this one at all. And I just love how your skin just looks very healthy. It doesn't cling to any dry patches. It's not even dewy. It's like a satin finish. I mean, you can definitely make it matte if you put a shit ton of powder on it. Just really like this. I wish they had more yellow tones, but what can you do? Just really quickly, I know I mentioned one of the blushes in this line like a million times, but I just wanted to mention another shade. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. You know I love the blush in the shade Apricot in the Middle. I was using that for probably 3 months straight, and I still am obsessed with that one. But this one's more of a muted tone. It is what I have on my cheeks right now. It's definitely more toned down. Here, I'll show you. So this is the Apricot in the Middle one, which you can tell is a lot more orangey, which I really like when I am going for like a bronzy look. Sorry, I don't even think I said the shade. This is in Rose Champagne. I love to use this shade pretty much with any look. It is just a muted pink. It has a little bit of sparkle in it, but I honestly love that in blushes. Just can't go wrong with that one. And then a setting powder that I used to use like non-stop a few months ago is this NYX HD finishing powder in Banana. It's just very silky. Like the texture of it is just so smooth, and I just love how the yellow tones in it really brighten up like under your eyes. Basically set my entire face with this because I don't think it's like that yellow, but it really brightens up all of your skin and is just super smooth. One bronzer that I don't think I've ever really mentioned, and I'm not sure if it's still available at Ulta because I got this probably like a year ago. And this is the Jane brand. It's their bronzing powder in Inspire. This is honestly just such a beautiful bronzer. It is one of my go-tos, especially when I'm more fair, but I want something to show up a little bit more than my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's definitely not like ashy toned. I don't really like ashy toned bronzers. It's more on the warm side, but it's not too orange. It reminds me a lot of the NYC Sunny Bronzer, but I think it's a little less orange than that. It's also what I have on my face right now, and I will look for it online. I really hope it's still available, and hopefully link it down below if it is. Every month I feel like I just have one highlighter that is my go-to and that I use that entire month. Last month it was probably like Champagne Pop, or like the past 4 months have been Champagne Pop. But this month I have just been non-stop using this e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic. I've definitely mentioned this before. I've definitely used it in a ton of tutorials. It is what I have on my face right now. It just really is so good. It's always sold out on the e.l.f. website because it's that good. If it isn't, I will link it down below. It's just a nice like champagne color, and it's so pigmented. So I've always loved setting powders just because I feel like they really set your makeup and make it not look cakey. But recently I've just noticed the biggest difference when I set my face and when I don't, especially when I'm going outside or going to one of Keenan's baseball games. I just hate when my face looks cakey and looks very powdery. So I have been setting my face like pretty much every day with this Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. I've mentioned this before, but I just really can't emphasize enough how much it does. You know, once your face gets like a little bit oily, and so all that oil soaks up the powder and it just looks like very smooth and like a satin finish. No matter what foundation I'm wearing, if I set my face with this, like I will get that satin finish. So I just thought I'd throw that in here because I've just been loving it, especially this month. Really want to try out the Milani setting spray that everyone's been raving about. So hopefully I'll pick that up soon. Pretty much the only new product that I got this month is this KathleenLights times Morphe eyeshadow palette. Mine's super dirty because I have been using it non-stop. You can definitely tell because I think I've put up 2 to 3 tutorials with it. I've definitely done a million looks with this palette on my Instagram. All the eyeshadows are so pigmented and just so easily blendable, and it was only like $15. Love like this orange shade, and this puke color shade is my favorite. This darker brown shade. The black isn't as black as some of the other blacks that I own. I did a look with this green shade on my Instagram. These two highlight shades are really beautiful. And this gold shade is a lot different than most of the palettes that I own. It's more of like a deep orange gold instead of like a yellow gold. Both these shades right here. It's just everything. Everything is so amazing in this palette. I also just love KathleenLights with everything I've got. Now to move on to disappointing products. I really only have 3, and I don't hate all of them, but they just haven't lived up to the expectation I gave them. The first one is this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Hair Cream. As you can tell, I've just been wearing my hair curly so much more, actually trying to put product in it. It's wet right now, I promise it's not this much product in it. Trying to get back to how curly my hair used to be. So I was trying this texturizing hair cream because I felt like it would give my curls like something to hold on to, but I just hate this stuff. It is like a white, creamy, grainy, which I mean it's supposed to be sea salt, so I understand that. You put it in your hair and it does look good, keeps the curls on really well, but then there will be like little chunks of the sea salt in your hair that like I have to pull out. They're like pretty big chunks just sticking my hair together, and I don't know, I just hated it. It honestly distracted me so much because I'd just be sitting in class like pulling off this sea salt in my hair. So instead what I've been doing with my hair is basically just scrunching it with like a towel and then just hairspraying it, and this is what happens. So I really like that. Next is a product that I actually think I mentioned in a favorites a few months ago, but as of now I've realized that it has broken out my skin every single time I used it. I think when I was using it a few months ago, I was just having so many skin issues that I didn't realize it was this that was affecting it. But is this Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. I know I like raved about this for like 2 months, but I did not realize that it was breaking me out. I know this doesn't happen with a bunch of people. I have started to realize bumps on my face and just like all my cheeks, and I've just come to the conclusion that I can't. It does work really well as a primer, and it could easily work for you, but it just doesn't work with my skin. I mean, keep in mind that I have really, really sensitive skin, so that could be part of the issue. And last disappointing product is something I'm really sad about because I got it for Christmas, like specifically asked for this, and it is this Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. This is in the shade 3M. I don't know what it is about it. It's so pretty in the pan, but I swear I just cannot find a brush that gets this product off. Like, I feel like I will dig my brush into it. I mean, I can dig my finger into it and it comes off, but I would dig my brush into it and I feel like it does not show up on my face. Could just be this color, but I just feel like it's pretty muddy and way too dark for my skin if I can get it to show up. Overall, I'm just really not impressed with this formula, especially for what, the $36 that you pay. I just have so many other drugstore bronzers that I love so much more that I just can't justify the formula or the color. That is it for my February favorites and disappointing products. I'm not really sure what I'm going to call this video. Probably hits or misses like everyone else in the universe. Like everyone else in the universe. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Have a great day.